Krish Gandhi. This is my health project, and my whole focus on this project is on my cardiovascular endurance through running. That's why I named this a run through health. Little joke, a play on words there. So, as I just said, I'm focusing on cardiorespiratory endurance, and my whole purpose statement for this project was to be able to run 2 miles consecutively at an average pace of 7 minutes per mile. So I incorporated three main methods. The first was that I was going to use the same terrain and pathways over all the runs, so that way I could keep that variable constant and have a base path. The second one is that I would make sure my last meal was at least 90 minutes prior to the run, so that way I wouldn't feel sick during the run itself. And my last one was I'd be using Under Armour's Map My Run app to track every detail and statistic for the run itself. So here's a little timeline of and the process behind what I chose to do. So I'd start by doing a run to see my base pace, and then I'd go based off that to see how much I could lower it. So eventually, what I would do is I would decrease my distance while massively lowering my average pace, so that way my sprints were more efficient. And I'd also maximize efficiency later by adjusting my intervals and running sessions. And then lastly, eventually, by the end of the whole um, session, I would try and get my quickest time with the shortest pace, which I inevitably did. So here's a little video of me doing activity. So that was just a little video of me running. Here's some statistics and my pre and post results. As you can see, I started with an average pace of 17:26, and throughout the training session, it would eventually lower, and I got it down to 10 minutes 41 average pace. So here's two articles and the Map My Run app for my resources. The UC Denver one talks about how building cardiovascular endurance can help like with long-term health. Map My Run is where I got all my score reports and statistics for my individual runs, and A6 is the shoe brand that gave me different suggestions on how to build stamina. And my final self-reflection is my final goal is for the future is to be able to go on runs at least 3 to 4 times a week. What I learned is that building endurance is extremely difficult during short times and increased my appreciation of runners. And my future individual plans is that I'll go on multiple runs a week, sometimes adding weights to eventually hopefully get a consistent pace.